178, public episode. So MatPat is no longer doing FNAF lore. What do you guys think?
No!
What's that?
MatPat's done with the FNAF lore.
No!
He does the
Why?
game theory on YouTube.
Is that what he's famous for? Is that his main thing?
I think so. I think he talks about FNAF. He's MatPat of FNAF.
Nah. That sucks for me, an adult man who loves.
Yeah, because you don't know the lore. You don't know about Freddy Fazbear and the Freddy Fazbear Emporium and all that stuff, and like the competing animatronics.
I made the mistake recently of saying, I don't even know Friday Night at Freddy's lore, and everybody's like, time to watch the 6-hour video. I'm like, no, it's not. I was like, I've played WoW for probably a year of real time in my life or more, and I don't know any WoW lore. I'm certainly not going to learn any fucking lore for a game I've never played.
Yeah, the lore doesn't really make sense. I've watched those videos.
Have you?
Wow, well, you're a mad
I haven't played the
loser.
game, though. I've seen the movie. It's kind of a weird concept for a game. It goes back to those Sega CD games where you're like, what was it, like Night Watch or something? Where you're just going around different cameras in a house.
And like it
felt
jump
very
scares.
restrictive. Yeah, it's stuff like that. But it's a new game, and little kids love it.
When they first released it, like it was just made so cheaply, and like that's just all they could do was just make it like you in a room, you can't do anything, but you can look on cameras and here's something happening. Oh, jump scare.
If I had to guess who MatPat was without knowing anything about him, which is pretty much what the case is, I would have guessed he was a Minecraft streamer that blew up in like the COVID blow up with all those other ones. Because there's the other one, Sapnap, too, and it's very confusing. They all have a name like that.
I would have guessed it's like a little like play laptop for kids that encourages learning.
That's the Leapfrog. It already exists.
I got my daughter a MatPat.
I'm recording on my Leapfrog right now.
The MatPat is like the Timu version of the Leapfrog, and it's got Scotty's voice. The cow says.
Cow says, what the heck would a cow be saying to you? I don't understand.
The cow says, well, it depends on what it is. And if it's a bull,
Depends
it
on
would
what
be
you ask.
much lower. So stupid.
Oh man, speak and say with Illuminator's voice.
God.
It would put kids to sleep.
I was going to say, yeah.
He would
that's what
probably
it'd
be a really good
perfect for.
parent, like just for that part.
Yeah, I think you're right. Illuminator would be a really good parent.
My kid just will not go to sleep, and I have work in the morning. Loom, could you just go and tell the most interesting story that you have with the highest possible tone and the highest possible amount of enthusiasm you have to the baby? And the baby's immediately like,
Getting that for someone's kids for like their birthday, for all the stuff on it's really weird, like ghost, god, spider, angel. You're like, I don't want to hear these. What does a spider even say?
Oh
It's
man,
horrible.
doing a white noise machine so you can fall asleep, but like there's different settings and it's just like Luminator tells a story from work. Luminator went to the store.
you pull the tab for the voice of God, and it's just Party Rock is in the house tonight.
I
It's
could
just a little
probably
sample of
sleep
that.
to like a playlist of Mr. Morrow videos, to be honest. Like just this.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
he's
yeah, that'd
pretty-
be good.
He's very non-threatening. He's kind of he's like a child himself.
Like you couldn't do it with Outlaw or Loom because the volumes would wake you up like a fucking pre-Obama cable commercial.
Yeah,
For
and
Obama.
Outlaw's so creepy.
For Obama changed that all.
I mean, you can't fall asleep.
There's
to Outlaw.
nothing comforting or relaxing about him at all. He's just so off-putting.
If
Every
you
movement
showed-
he makes, every word he says, it's just so fucking weird.
If you just randomly put on an Outlaw video, everyone instantly becomes uncomfortable because, like you said, like his movement is jarring.
Yeah. He's like looking around the room like he's nervous. He keeps flitting around. He's like putting his hands up in weird combinations.
I was about to say Outlaw does something that a lot of people it's hard to do, where it's you make everyone as uncomfortable as you look.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somehow
like you
he
can't
can,
just
like,
sit still for
accomplish
10
that.
seconds.
He
even
shouldn't
on
because
camera.
he's non-threatening as hell. You would see him and be like, "Wow, that guy looks nervous and kind of stupid," and just kind of.
Oh, that guy looks like he's about to follow. He's a follow.
Oh, that is
no.
true.
So-
Also, he would look like one of those old people where you're so afraid of them walking around at their age.
Mhm. They're like, oh,
man.
he shouldn't be working. Oh, come
People helping
on.
him cross the street.
Just one of those like viral videos of like someone working at like a restaurant and like an old lady and she's just bent over like all the way. And he's
I
like,
was-
oh, come on, man. He shouldn't be driving those trucks.
Old people, man. I was at my doctor's office this week for my yearly stuff, and my first appointment was really early in the morning, and it's still like pretty dark out. My appointment's like 8 a.m., so it's still kind of like the sun was barely up. And there was clearly an old person parked in like the main cut through of the entire parking lot, just because it was like it was like on the edge of the parking spots, and she just parked there in the dark. You can tell. And on my way out, there's a note on it that was like, please do not park here. Just like clearly from like the security guard that was like, this person's old as fuck. But I mentioned it at my next appointment, just laughing about it, because there was another old lady that was like really confused in the lobby that wasn't even supposed to be at that office, blah blah blah. And I just kind of made a comment to the like nurse lady while she was taking my vitals and stuff. I was like, I told her about the thing earlier that day, and she's like, I was on my way to work the other morning, and there was somebody going like 15 miles an hour in a 45, and I'm like, what is going on? She's like, I thought there was a tractor ahead of us or something. And she's like, and then I get up here to the clinic, and I'm turning left to turn in, and this car's turning too. I'm like, God, no. And sure enough, it's one of our 91-year-old patients.
Oh no,
man.
Oh damn.
She's like, she should not be driving. Like, God
No,
damn, that
it
is
sucks.
so
Yeah, but what can you do,
scary.
though?
Yeah, well, and
Bro.
also like, there's no way for like, you don't know there's no way for them to like leave the house like reliably. Then
No,
that
that's
you
what
can,
sucks
like,
about
know.
us
Yeah, it
being
might be
a-
that they don't have a
It sucks that we're in a
child or their
fucking
child
such a
died. or-
car-centric
Yeah.
economy and world. Like,
Yeah,
if you don't have a car, dude, I
Like,
didn't
some
have
people
my
can't set up Uber, and like there might not be a local place, so it
and
does
Uber's
kind of
so
suck.
expensive. You cannot Uber every day to everywhere. Then you end up like Jason.
and then
But yeah,
what are you
have
gonna
to have
do?
money
Like,
already.
you're gonna like DoorDash or shipped all your groceries, then they don't even come up to your door anymore. Can you believe this? They don't come up to my
Hey.
door on my
That
fifth
thing I
level
didn't.
apartment.
That thing I didn't get at all.
The only
That thing was
the only
like
thing
as,
I liked,
as someone.
the only thing I
Go
liked
ahead.
about that situation was Tom's tweet that said, I think we should be able to hit our DoorDasher. It's so funny.
Like, on one hand, I don't think that you should ever complain about your dasher or your delivery driver because they
Agreed.
have a hard job and you're ordering treats and you should just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, bring it to the door. Like, I would never do that. I would feel like such a fucking dickhead if I
Yeah, of
texted
course.
someone and said, come out to my car. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to live with myself. That's such a fucking rude thing to do. And people were saying, like, well, the guy has to do that because he has to get to the next order. Well, not really. Not really. He can get out of the car for 30 seconds.
That's his fault for taking that next order right away, or
Yeah.
like another.
He's actually
services
just
order.
bad at his job, and, he
it would-
sucks.
In my head, it would take longer for you to like get into this text message like war of like, come get the food.
Yeah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
it
gonna
sucks
come.
trying to text people and get them. Just go to the door, drop it off, take a picture, run back. Easy.
What if you're in this text war and you finally give up and like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go out and get my food, and you go out there and it's like Lieutenant Dan, just there, no legs.
yeah,
You're like, oh, okay, shit. Well, you win. But
I guess
I
it's,
feel like
it's,
you should-
it's
they
less
should
about
tell
like
you.
disability and ableism and more just
Mhm.
feeling like I can competently do a task, a very, very
That is
simple
why-
task.
there should be ranks of disability. As a disabled person, there should be ranks like private up to general. When you're really fucked up, you're general disabled. And-
Stomachache is number one. That's
Yeah.
constant
True.
stomachache.
Constipation.
That's general. Ooh, or diarrhea. Constipation or diarrhea. Yeah.
Well, that's
All right,
just,
what-
that's not a
Let's go
disability.
around the horn, folks.
I
What'd
don't
you
know.
rather have, constipation or diarrhea? Let's hear it.
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea.
usually.
Check.
Diarrhea, 100% diarrhea.
I already have it. I don't care.
Yeah, I have it
Yeah.
every day of my
It comes
life.
out faster. I don't want to just have it sitting
I
in
haven't had
there.
a solid shit since 2012.
The first one of the like I've never had constipation that much like growing up, and when I first had it, that I
yeah,
can actually
I drink
remember
malt
was, like,
liquor
a few
when I
years.
could drink.
Yeah, it was a few years ago, and then like I just couldn't poop for like 3 days, and my stomach, I was just like, there's like a brick in here, and I'm like, I am in so much pain. Why can't I just shit it all out? Why can't I just drink a bunch of beer and then it comes out? That's what normally happens.
I was a little bit constipated today, and it's my cake day. And what kind of cool
happy
God
cake day.
gives a man
Happy cake day.
constipation on his cake day?
Well, you just
I
gotta
was
move
thinking
cake
that as
day.
I was sitting on the shitter at school today. I was like, this is my fucking cake day, and I'm missing class because I can't shit, but I can kind of shit.
Oh my god! For a second, I thought cake day was like a cheat day for working out. I'm like, you have a day where you just get to eat cake? Like, come on, what the hell, man?
It's Aaron's weekly cake.
Yeah, I was like,
It's
damn,
like with
really?
some scene from Matilda. He's just,
Well, then okay, because you
Happy
got
birthday, Aaron.
pancakes, and then
Thank you. Cake day, please.
23 years old.
Well, happy cake day. Well, you could just move it to tomorrow.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't interrupt with Tits Out Tuesday.
Yeah,
Taco Tuesday.
You just don't want to double book on Pizza Friday.
Mhm.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
If you bought a
no.
cake on Pizza
True.
Friday and ate it
Yeah.
for
It's
lunch.
Follow Friday too. Fuck that.
Oh no,
That's
I
true,
can't celebrate
yeah.
my birthday and Follow Friday.
That's why I had to change my birthday.
That's why Christmas on Sunday this year. Jesus didn't want it. So
My
stupid.
birthday used to be April 1st, but people didn't believe me, so I had to change it.
my birthday legally changed.
I did propose to my wife on April 2nd because I was like, no one's gonna fucking believe me.
Yeah, even dealing with like
That's a good idea.
having to
knowing
explain
me.
it or whatever, or even telling people like, yeah, it was actually on April 1st, and then you have to tell a story. It's like, no, how about a normal day?
I had some friends get married on April Fool's Day. That was a Friday or Saturday, and they're divorced now.
Oh damn.
Guess the April Fools were them.
Well, I guess the marriage doesn't count, so you don't have to you shouldn't have to go through a divorce. You can just be like, April Fools.
Yeah,
And then you're
actually,
done.
Yeah, or if it's on a leap year.
Ooh.
Yeah,
on
they-
the leap day.
Well, I don't see that day on the calendar.
We're not married. Ooh, you're only married once every 4 years, and then the other 3 years you're separated. You can do whatever you want.
Hall pass.
Boy, that's crazy.
Yeah. 3-year hall pass.
how about this for a loophole? I'll propose this.
Mhm.
This is something that Ron DeSantis would be like, yeah, that sounds good. To annul a marriage and avoid divorce completely, you just have to kill the person that married you, did the ceremony.
No, yeah, like
the
the
minister.
Justice of the
pastor.
peace.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to execute them.
yeah.
That's
As long as-
I like that actually.
As long as you kill them, then the marriage was never real. That's how.
Once they get the death certificate,
Do you know how
then
many?
you're not
Do you know how many
married anymore.
dudes would try to do that? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
cheaper.
Well, you know what? That's a good way. That's a good way to get down on your Brian Laundrie situations. Or I know they weren't married, but just there's no more domestic abuse because they're killing the pastor.
Maybe if they had
instead.
been married, it would have been a little nicer. There would
Yeah.
have been some stability in their lives.
That guy was such a jackass, Brian Laundrie. The shit.
There's got to be something wrong with you if you live in an RV. I'm just gonna say it. There's
I
something
think it's-
wrong with you.
I think it's totally normal to
I can't
live in
believe-
an RV.
can't
And
believe
you know
Dog-
what? There's a reason people don't trust drifters.
Dog the Bounty Hunter knocking on his parents' door is still one of my favorite clips of
Oh,
all
God.
time.
That was awesome. And then he went into the swamp and tripped on a stick and sprained his ankle and said, "Oh, fuck this. I'm going home. I'm going to go home and jack off to pictures of my daughter."
And Beth died. He has a new
Yeah.
Beth now. Is that his daughter or his new wife?
Yeah, no, he's got a new bottom bitch.
They made the old one into a catcher's mitt.
A bunch of
And a
catcher's
chair.
mitts. A bunch of catcher's mitts.
Yeah.
Goalie block.
Redid the upholstery in his Cadillac.
Jesus Christ.
Her skin.
Beth's big tits are on the seat covers.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you can see the
Nasty.
nipples all stretched out.
This is
The
my
nipples
wife.
are on the top of the head like a car logo.
This is Beth's hide. I fucking miss her. I miss her so much. Bleep.
I'm not making this up. This is actually what happened.
God
You
is
can Google
good.
it,
This
it's
is
true.
Beth's hide.
Exhibit comes out. Hey, I heard you loved your wife.
Hey, I heard you love being inside your wife, so we've made sure your wife is inside.
This
your
is
car.
from Died Like a Dog, the Dog the Bounty Hunter story.
Oh, so stupid.
It's written by all of his children.
Hey, speaking of that, did you see? This is my goof. The goof of the week for me is 21 Savage's Life Stories coming out, the movie. Why do you have
Mhm.
Donald Glover play him?
Oh, weird.
Donald Glover's like 14 years older than him or something. He's playing a younger version of 21 Savage, and he's older than him in real life. And
Yeah, that's so weird.
the screenshots I've seen from the movie just look like an SNL skit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't even know what a good comparison would be. Maybe if like Vanilla Ice played Eminem in 8 Mile, and he was just way older than Eminem, and also a rapper that people already recognize as
a white
another rapper.
also.
It's like clearly a different guy that's in the same exact field. It's a little weird.
Man, I was watching a older season of Top Chef. It was like from 2012 or something, and they had like the celebrity that was coming, and they're doing like dinner for was Anthony Mackie, who like went on to play Falcon and like all the Marvel shit.
Irish Mackie.
But at the time, he was best known for just being a guy in 8 Mile, and so that's what like all the interviews were about. And then there's like a guy that I recognize as maybe not like an A-list, but just like a slight tier below that, like
It's awesome.
actual leading man celeb. It was cool.
Friggin' 8 Mile. Great movie.
Was that because he was also in the Pain and Gain movie, right? With Marky Mark, where they all just got jacked up on steroids.
Oh, was he?
The movie is so cool.
I forgot about that entirely.
That movie was great.
2013. Oh yeah, he was in that.
Hey, look at me. Look at me.
Let's see.
Look at you.
Top
From
Chef.
remembering
Shout out
guy.
to
New
me.
Orleans.
Nah, I'm the remembering guy.
When was the last time you guys watched Remember the Titans?
When me and FaZe Vlogs watched it in his mom's basement together.
I do a weekly rewatch, that and October Sky and The Big Green.
Honestly, I've seen probably all those movies since at least 2016. I can tell you a lot about Remember the Titans. I know the movie very well.
I can tell you everything about
Sunshine,
the Titans, but I
Gary,
haven't seen it.
Ryan
in quite a
Gosling,
while.
Turk from Scrubs was in it, of course. Great
Oh
movie.
yeah, the cornerback
In
who got
high school,
benched.
I was like on the club volleyball team. We'd like travel around on a bus and stuff to go play in like Edmonton and shit. And it was like those buses that have like a DVD player in it.
Mhm.
But the DVD player was controlled by like a chaperone mom. So we only ever watched like inoffensive chick flicks.
Mhm.
And like The Notebook and stuff like that.
Sisterhood
and then
of the
sports
Traveling
movies.
Pants.
Yeah, that probably was one of them. But and then movies like Remember the Titans and Coach Carter and just
Yeah.
basically like
Oh, yeah.
inspirational sports movies. One day at a gas station that we stopped at, I bought Enter the Dragon from like the DVDs that they sell at the gas
Ooh.
station. We fucking turned it off before the first act was even over.
That shit sucks.
She said,
Is that
no.
even
Yeah,
that dirty of a
like that.
movie?
No, it's just a Bruce Lee movie.
It's just not a chick flick or a Remember the Titans.
I've
like-
talked
It just
about-
has kicking in it.
I talked
Yeah.
about this before, I think, but on our way to Cedar Point with our youth group once, the movie they showed in our little like van bus thing was The Ringer.
Hell yeah.
That was a great one. It was a great message.
Mhm.
I remember one of the ones we watched on the bus was Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow.
I saw that in theaters. I love that
It looked
movie.
so shitty on a 4-inch
Mhm.
screen. I had no
I
idea
mean,
what
all
was
movies
happening.
do. It rocks.
Fuck.
I like that flying.
That's like when Oppenheimer came out, and I was like, I hated this movie. It lagged so much in the middle. I was watching on my phone. It kept lagging.
I have a problem.
Yeah, it looks
when-
like
every
shit
time
on the
I've-
Tesla screen in the middle.
Every time I've flown, like I'll be in my seat and looking and like just pick a random movie to like just pass the time, and then I find myself watching someone else's movie that just looks so shitty. And I'm just
Yeah.
looking over in front of me, just like watching, just whatever, just like oh sure, I don't know.
That's
I
why I
don't give a
just
shit
watched
about
like
watching
the.
like Goodfellas
I watch
again.
like the flight tracking screen and then watch everyone else's
Oh, yeah.
screens. I'm
I like when they have
I-
TV.
I like to watch
TV is
people's.
nice.
I like to look at people's choices of what they're watching.
I like when they have MTV Classic and they're playing old music
Like
videos.
I what is the rich crazy Asian movie or whatever it's called?
Crazy
Crazy
Rich
Rich
Asians.
Asians.
No, that's
Crazy,
what it's
yeah,
called.
that one. That one.
Crazy ass
My
Asians.
big fat crazy rich
Fucking
Asian.
yeah,
Crazy ass
so
Asian star
I've-
Joe Coy.
I
Asian
watched
ass
that
crazies.
whole movie. I watched that whole movie going. I forget where we were going. I think California or Ireland or something. And I never heard a word of it because I just watched someone else watch it. And they had subtitles on it in like real time. And I just sat there, just like staring and reading it the whole time because I just didn't know what else do I do on a plane, man.
Well, did you enjoy it? Was it a good movie?
No, I mean I can.
Yeah.
I just remember
Do you guys-
watching it.
Did you guys ever fly on a flight that didn't have like the TVs in the back of the seats, but there was like one at the front of the cabin that was like pulled down and
Yep.
almost like projected on?
Yeah.
I think
When
so,
I-
but
when
it
I-
was in like
Continental
2002.
Airlines, Honolulu to Guam, and we watched Ace Ventura 1.
Nice.
Nice. It in 2018? Yeah, I was like 18 years old. I like flew to Sweden to go to a concert. Anyways, fucking on the plane, they pulled it down. There's just like a movie playing, and so you like had to watch that movie. And it was the same one when I went there and back, and it was fucking Rush Hour 3,
Oh,
which I'd already
man.
seen in theaters.
Fuck. Hey, at least that's
crazy.
a
So
good
it was like
movie,
a week
though.
later, like I guess I'll watch
Bro,
fucking Rush Hour 3 again.
One of a flight for me once on the way and then on the way back on the way to and then back from Europe. No, I think both of these were on the way back. Was fuck. Something's Got to Give with Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The little dog.
A boomer movie.
They're on the
That's-
beach.
it's
Greg
for- that's
Kinnear.
a movie made in like what was that? 04 or whatever,
90,
05?
That's like 98.
Yeah,
Was
I
it
was
even
like,
older
guess
than that?
guess what, old
Yeah.
people, you can still fuck. Look at these two.
That's a movie made for people in 1940 or born in 1940. And then on the way, and then the other one was Intolerable Cruelty with George Clooney and Catherine Zeta-Jones, which also like
Oh, it was
okay.
2003.
I've never even heard of that. Intolerable Cruelty?
They should
Yeah,
really
no
just have
shit.
like 5 movies that they play. It should be Shrek, Toy Story.
Oh man, I recognize that fucking
Oh.
DVD cover.
Yeah. Anyway, those are some L fucking. Those were all we had to watch too. Is that same type of flight with like the one screen? It's like okay, cool.
I was
thanks.
thinking of As Good as It Gets.
Oh,
But
yeah,
Something's
I
Gotta
wish-
Give is
Oh
like-
yeah, that one.
As
Those were
Good
kind
as
of
It
the
Gets
same.
was actually way more entertaining though.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Something's Got to Give was like boring, and they were like in Cape Cod or something. Like, even back then I was like, this rich people shit.
Yeah, I just remember the ads for that.
Yeah, it was a very blue and gray movie. There's a lot of night scenes.
Yeah, it looked like you would watch it when you were dying.
I
flew
didn't
one
want
time
to.
when I was like in 6th grade to Chicago from Cleveland, and then we drove back, and then I never took a flight until 2014 to fly down to Florida, and like we just drove everywhere. Like that
Yeah.
was what my family did. We just drove. We never flew.
No one
My
wants
dad-
to
Same,
drive
which is so much
anymore.
better.
My dad
'cause once-
flew for work all the time, so he just refused to fly. So we just drove like, all right, we're driving 13
that's
hours.
bullshit.
To the Outer
Once
Banks.
That's
like
bullshit.
once 0304
like
rolled
it.
around and you had like the car adapter portable DVD players and life was good.
Mhm.
Andrew and I one time on our way down to Louisiana for it was like some trip we were taking. 04. We watched Equilibrium, Fight Club, and Fast and Furious 1 all in one night while sitting on the back of the van with like our feet towards the
That's
back
what my
door.
dad.
It's great.
My dad
Hell
put the
yeah.
TV in, like he set up this like carrier, and like it had a VHS player, and it just sat on the center console, and we could just watch movies over and over again. And then when I got a Game Boy and like Pokemon Red, it was just game over. It was just a new game on the drive, and then I'd start a new game on the way back, and like 13 hours later, all right, I've beaten the game.
I would always get sick. I would be staring at my Game Boy in the back seat, and I would get car sick.
I
I
get
have to
car
look
sick
out the window.
reading. I would get car
We
sick.
drove so much when I was growing up that I had just forced myself to never get car. Actually, none of us eventually, like early on at least, even if a kid started off being like a car sick type, he's adjusted. You're in our car so much.
Yeah, like every time I would try to read, I used to get car sick, and then like in high school, it just stopped.
That happens
But
to
I
me
remember
outside
being a
of
kid.
cars.
I think it's because you were in the front seat.
No, it was in the back seat, like just in high school
You
driving.
were in the back seat in the high school?
Why would I be in the front seat on a car ride with my entire
Cock.
family? Dog. Well, mom, you're in the back seat.
Loser.
But as a kid, I would get Game Informer, and I would save up like 2 months and have it in my book bag to read on my
That's a great
car
idea,
ride
though.
down to North Carolina. But then I couldn't read it because I would just get sick.
Dude, that's a fucking great
You
idea.
got cucked by your mom.
Stupid.
I remember I was able to do that a couple times where I said I got car sick, and then I think my mom or my dad switched into the back seat, and I got to sit in the front seat like a Chad.
I feel way more loser sitting in the front on a road trip. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Oh, absolutely. The back seat's where it's at because you can do anything.
Yeah, well, I've talked about that before. We were on a charter, like a youth group trip once down to DC, and before the bus even out, because we all grabbed the back first. Like all the bad kids were like, "Yeah, we're going to the
Of
back.
course.
We're gonna be bad kids as usual." And then this kid that wanted to be a bad kid, but he wasn't badass enough. He went to the bathroom right away before we were even rolling and took a big dog shit. Remember that? He took a big dog
Nice.
shit right in the back, and it stunk. It stunk all the way to fucking Breezewood, that place that people always post where like capitalism is hell.
that oh man, we used to stop there all the time.
That
We-
place is the
Oh yeah, it's just gas
That-
stations.
But they're
that's
good
the
gas.
back
There's
of the
also
bus.
like public showers there and shit.
Yeah.
That stuff is awesome for people on road trips. Like it sucks when there aren't gas stations around when you have to go looking for one.
Yeah.
Like when you actually need one when you're lost or something, or you're traveling, or you've been on the road all day. A place like that is heaven.
That place is the perfect spot because it's the end of like a very long stretch through like.
I don't
nothing.
like typical travel plazas, but when it's like a smaller plaza, it's nice because we
Yeah.
hit some going up north on 77. Like Wyethville is like nice, but then you hit I think it's like Beckley in West Virginia, and it's just crazy. And like you get off the toll road too, and so they just charge you so much more for gas off the toll road because
Look
they're
at those-
like you're stuck. You're
Yeah, those
stuck.
areas too over by Chet's exits up by Ashtabula and Youngstown and shit.
Mhm.
And then all the way up through PA, and I don't see him as much around here. I don't think I look as much or see him locally at least, but off the freeways, they're the texting areas that are like they look
Yep.
like they should be rest areas, but they're just like parking lots where you can stop and
Wait,
text or
those aren't everywhere?
whatever. They're definitely not everywhere,
Yeah,
but
that's funny.
I mean,
Youngstown
I
has
see
a
them up
good
here. I don't know if they're
rest
like
area.
they don't say they're for texting. They're just sometimes
Yeah.
there's a place you
Yeah.
can pull over.
I think they just call them texting areas on some signs just because they have nothing else to call them because there's not really a rest stop there. There's no building there. It's just like a parking lot.
Mhm.
And it
We
encouraged-
have like the pull over like nature like observing spots, and like if you take like
They
the
should just
Blue
call it
Ridge,
a pee
obviously.
spot and be honest. P spot right here. Have a big
Youngstown,
yellow P
that's
sign.
we're 77 and like branches off to 80. That's a nice truck rest stop area. There's a lot of stuff there. I've stopped there a few times. And there's a big, I think it's a TA, but it's a big truck stop, and then they have like showers and like they advertise like massages and stuff.
Nice.
And it's like,
Any
ooh,
lot
there we go.
lizards?
Maybe. I haven't been.
A couple of lot lizards?
I can't say I've experienced the embrace of a lot.
That's some
lizard.
shit that like.
Yeah, I've
not
never
done yet.
actually seen a lot lizard. My uncle's a trucker, though. I should ask him about lot lizards
That's some shit
next
I
time
would
I
do.
see him. I haven't seen
just-
him in like 12 years, but I'm going to say, hey, man, you been crushing any lot lizard pussy?
If I was
What's
a-
the pussy
Text them right
situation?
now.
If I was a YouTuber with a huge channel, I would do shit like that, like getting a massage at the truck stop. So
That would
funny.
be sick. That's what those guys like Ken Domick should be doing. Instead of eating Wendy's in the parking lot of Wendy's in an RV, they should be going around to all the truck stops and like getting their dick sucked by another guy in the showers and telling us how it was. Because like I know what it's like to eat at Wendy's, but I want to know more about what those truckers do.
But you want to know more what it's like? Wendy's nuts are in Ken Domick's
Yeah,
mouth.
Wendy's nuts are in the trucker's mouth.
There absolutely should be cruising reviews on YouTube.
I'm sure there's truck stop reviews. on
Pulling out.
YouTube.
It says dogging stop.
There's a
Dogging
movie with Al
spot.
Pacino, but that's not real.
That's
I
in
wish
the-
it
No,
was
that's
a
just a
documentary.
movie.
That's in the UK. There's a sign, if it's out in the country and it's a big bend around a corner, it'll say DS with a little thing that's driving off a little road, and it's the dogging spot. You can go fuck
Yeah, they
someone
love
else's.
dogging over
So you
there.
can go fuck someone else's wife.
Okay, I just went on YouTube and looked up truck stop review.
Mhm.
One of the first thing that comes up is a short that's titled "Things I Hate About Truck Stops," and then the thumbnail says "Lot lizards. If you know, you know."
That's what you hate about them?
Maybe
Yeah.
they bother you. I don't know.
I
If
mean,
you're
what
not
do you like
trying to,
about 'em?
like?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how good they are.
Nate,
I mean, it's not.
It's
my
not a
place
very
to say.
enticing term.
RV
Like, when
Nate.
I picture a lot lizard, she's probably not that cool.
RV Nate Grandma, he should start like in the off season of calling it the off season when Spear Halloween's closed. During the
God
off season, you should review Lions Dens.
Yes, adult marts.
Real ones?
Do you have Lions Dens out by you, Alex?
No.
Lions
What are
Dens.
those?
adult
I've seen them all the way
stores.
down to at least St. Louis. They might go even further, but yeah, they're porno stores, like physical pornos.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
like
they're-
Adam and Eve?
Like
But they're always
no,
in the-
like
Or it's-
Adam
or
and
it's
Eve is like
books.
Adam and Eve
Lions
is like
Den might sell like toys. I don't even know. I've never been in one.
I think Lions Den sells toys, and then they do like the video
Yeah,
arcades where
they have
Adam and
theaters.
Eve is like a nice sort of upscale. Like you go for toys and stuff, but like I don't think you can get.
That's
your dick
basically it.
sucked there.
Lions Den is like they're always in the weirdest spots, like literally the middle of nowhere, and they'll be
Yeah.
they'll be at exits where there's not even a gas station, but there's a fucking Lions Den just next to like a cabbage field. You're like, okay, and
People do each other there?
no, they just go. Well, maybe.
Well,
but, no,
I think they do.
probably, but I think it's probably a glory hole place, and I'm not even aware.
Mhm.
But the most important thing that they do advertise is it's basically like they got the jack off rooms, like the video
The
arcades.
booths,
where
the
you go-
video booths,
Yeah.
arcades or whatever, so you can
Just
go in and jack off. And
You gotta come in your truck.
I can't confirm because I haven't experienced it myself, but I'm about 90% sure there's like usually some setups in there and people go, they just have some fun.
Let's
You
problem.
ever
That'd
give
be-
someone a dirty Sanchez through a glory hole? You make them press their asshole against the hole, and then you stick your finger in it, and then you make them press their lip against the hole, and then you wipe it off.
Stupid.
You ever get a dirty Sanchez on the road?
I have not. And I've been on the road a lot, so this is interesting.
Alex, you
Yeah,
ever-
well,
What about a
first you have to do a
Cleveland
road
steamer?
Blumpkin, and then that's the third part. The third
Dude, I've
part
been
is the Cleveland steamer on the road.
I've been rewatching Prison Break, and one of the cops that stole DB Cooper's money that they found. Long story. He's paying for he has all these prostitutes coming to his hotel room, and after a while they cut back to like that scene, and one of the prostitutes goes, "A Cleveland what?" It's like so 2005.
Oh man, yeah. Somebody in the writers' room was like, "Man, I've stumbled upon the most insane shit of all time." And back then, people thought it was
It's
real.
called Urban Dictionary.
A guy that
dude.
was-
There's a
Check it
specific
out.
way of like a guy that shits on a woman's chest, and then she just lays there, and he like goes back and forth.
It was a
And
writer
it's, like,
that was
not
already
pleasurable for either party.
There's a writer that was already 44 in 2005, and he's like, "Holy f!"
What if like the man shits in the woman's hair and then cuts her hair off and then puts the hair up his ass?
That
And
happens
it's
all
called
the
a
time.
Kentucky barbershop.
Yeah, there's people that they do that every time they have sex. There's guys out there that do all those sex moves every time they have sex. They do the Cleveland steamer,
Mhm.
the filthy fucking Sanchez.
Rusty trombone.
The nasty Sanchez.
Oh yeah, Rusty
I love-
Trombone.
I love,
epic. I remember my dad.
I love
trying to
getting
Rusty
explain-
Rodriguez.
What'd you say, Tom?
I said I just love giving myself a road blumpkin.
Oh yeah, self.
Yeah, and then you give yourself a dirty Sanchez.
so stupid.
I can't stop giving myself dirty Sanchezes.
Hey, we did good. We didn't start talking. We weren't talking about eating poop.
30 minutes. 30
yeah,
minutes
we
until
made
we
it
start
30
talking
minutes in.
about poop.
Who said anything about eating poop?
No
Who said
one's
anything about
eating your
eating it?
poop.
It goes on your lip like a. Do you eat your mustache? Do
Did
you
we talk?
eat
Oh,
your
you did.
mustache?
Don't
Oh no,
trim
we
it.
did talk about poop at the
If I
beginning.
don't trim it,
Oh, we did.
Yeah, we talked about
'Cause Aaron-
constipation
yeah,
versus diarrhea, and how I was
that's not
constipated
poop,
on my
that's
cake
health.
day.
Yeah,
That's the
that
reverse
is-
of poop.
Actually,
Yeah.
that's a good point, Michael. That is medical
It's like
information.
Dark First
That is
Light.
not just
See-
poop.
It's like abstinence for shitting.
abstinence is the only thing that works.
That's true. You can't shit.
Yep.
You can't come. Can't blow your nose. You can't do
Speak
anything.
for yourself.
I will.
At my school, they would teach us shitting abstinence, and they would just hand out Vicodin.
Yeah, actually, at my cousin's school,
It was really crazy in the late 2000s. They would say, "You take these all day, you won't shit."
my
I think
cousin's
it's because
school,
they didn't want to pay the janitor.
they didn't teach abstinence. They actually taught sex, and there was a whole class on sex where everybody
Oh
just had
wow,
sex.
that's crazy.
Yeah, he told me about it. It's crazy.
If I was in one of those situations, like when people get sent back in time, but they still have the knowledge from the future, I would just be the worst. That'd be the most annoying fucking liar at school. I'd be like Danny McBride type character lying as a kid. Yeah, I used to go to another school in a high altitude. They give us Vicodin during the day to help us not freak out from the sickness, and we were just high all day. Just stuff like that. Stuff that didn't make sense. But other kids would be like, "Damn, this kid's smart. He knows everything."
I like the idea of like going back, like you go back and you are you, and like, but you become a kid again, and you're just like doing everything despite the fact that you have like 30
yeah.
plus years of wisdom. You're just like, oh, I guess I gotta get for school. Oh, damn. It sucked.
I'd be better at sports because I have like all the
Yeah.
old head moves.
Oh, I know just what it's like to wake up and be back in third grade because I dreamed this. I'm gonna have no problem.
There's a
Easy
movie that
for
comes
me.
out soon called Billy Madison. You'll understand.
It's about to be so funny.
Just fucking predicting everything like that. At the end of August 1997, you're like, Princess Diana, don't go to Paris this weekend. You're cool.
Trying to mail her a letter.
Fuck.
They are out to get you.
What if I changed the course of time doing that though, and I sent Princess Diana the letter, but I never sent Steve Young and Jerry Rice the letters, so I never hear from
Ooh.
them,
Uh-oh.
and Princess Diana still dies. I would
Oh,
become a
shit.
shooter. Just kidding. Nah.
Princess
they-
Diana, that just reminded me of the clip of Elton John and Joe Biden. And Joe Biden says, like, this guy's the reason we spent billions of dollars on AIDS medicine right here. Elton John.
Damn.
Like, goddamn. Is
Oh.
it that bad?
I don't even know what his like. Even giving him the old man benefit of the doubt there, I don't know what he was trying to say.
That he's gay.
Elton John's also old.
Yeah,
I think
Like, even
Biden
for an
just-
old guy, like, he's just...
I think in Biden's
really out of
head, in Biden's mind, especially as like this old guy, like anyone who's gay and like was around in the 80s, he just assumes has AIDS.
true. Actually,
He just he's like, oh, I remember you from the 80s, and you're
You
gay,
got your
so
stomach
you
pumped.
you got your stomach pumped of AIDS. They pumped all the AIDS out of your stomach and spent billions of dollars on that. Okay.
Rod Stewart, I don't believe what they said about you. I don't think some of it was dog cum. I don't think they tested it and some of it was dog cum.
Alex, you would know. Is Rod Stewart a sir? Is he knighted?
Probably.
He was until they had to pump his stomach.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they pumped his stomach and they took the knighthood away.
Oh, wow.
Because they found that some of it was dog cum.
Dog cum within. They tested each ounce of cum that came out of his stomach to investigate. It was dog cum.
I think I was thinking about the knighthood though, and I think old guy knights like that, like Paul McCartney and Elton John, should duel each other with swords, like real
Yeah,
knights.
they should have to be in fighting shape, I think. They should have to ride horses. They should have
Yeah.
to do jousting. Paul McCartney, he can sing a song, but I want to see him in a jousting tournament.
Yeah, I don't know. Did they ever make a bard into a knight? Well, I guess him.
Probably
Well,
not.
you could probably respec.
Yeah. No, that doesn't. That doesn't work, man. Yoko tried that with them. This is so stupid. Ruined the whole comp. They didn't even get Gladiator that season. Everyone got mad at her. Oh, Oh, the Beatles.
She ruined my monkeys, man. It sucked.
Oh, come on, Tom.
What?
Is this the real life?
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Oh, I hate it so much. I was thinking of more of those things this week, but I already forgot them, thank God. Like more of the things Redditors love to comment.
Boil them, mash them, sticking them in a stew.
Oh, the aristocrats.
The Patrick found one that really annoyed me, just mostly because I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, and it was someone just being like, "Holy Arceus," which is like the god of Pokemon. So instead of like saying, "Oh my god,"
so bad.
like, "Oh my Arceus,"
And it sounds like
Like-
arse.
and I hate it that like I recognize it, and knew exactly what they were doing. I was like, "Damn it, this sucks ass. Fuck me."
When are we going to bring back the flying spaghetti monster?
I'm sure that
Well,
actually TikTokers would probably love that if they didn't have the context of it being like a Gen X late,
mhm.
Type of thing.
Yeah, they should reconstitute it, make it a little cuter. Maybe give it like a bow.
Skibidi Toilet is the new
Yeah, have it coming out of a toilet.
toilet? Joe Coy, is that something? Skibidi Toilet is flying spaghetti monster?
We got to have Joe Coy on this podcast.
He probably would come on this week.
Why not?
Yeah, right now he's available.
We can rehab his image.
He's at low ebb.
But honestly, I appreciate that. Like, you just go up there and it just sucks and it bombs. Who cares? Go
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
why-
honestly, it doesn't
That's
really
why no
matter
one-
that much.
That's why no one else wanted to fucking do it, because people.
Yeah.
I like how they asked Chris Rock again. Okay, I don't know.
We don't need that happening
He's
again.
just
right,
complimenting
guys?
every woman on their hair.
You have such beautiful long hair.
I love all the long, beautiful hair of the women in the audience tonight. Taylor Swift, long head of hair.
Oh man, I love all those tweets that were like, "Joe Coy is not going to survive this." It's like, I don't.
With the Swifties.
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
They're gonna yell at him.
He doesn't really have a career. He goes on reality shows and gives a quote. Like he doesn't, I don't know if he even has a special or anything.
They're gonna stay up
but-
too late and have to wake up to their alarm for work.
Do
like
the
4 hours
Swifties do
before they go.
anything? Because like they never come after me, and I've made some horrendous tweets
No,
about.
I think they just post
Taylor
gifts.
Swift.
I think
Yeah, they don't do
I think they just
anything.
post.
At least the BTS people will send you like threats.
Yeah.
All the
The
K-pop
Swifties are doing
stands-
infighting based on her being a lesbian or not.
Yeah, that's true now.
That post was crazy. When it's like, enough, you're gay. That's the end of it. That lady freaking out.
I love
I think
that.
she's asexual.
Here's the thing. I don't know what she is. Again, I said it.
I don't think
before.
she has sex.
I said it before. I need to see her going up and down stairs. I need to see how she's moving.
That's right. Yeah, we got to
need to
ask
figure it out.
horrified house guest. Chris Rock, by the way, I saw her post that Chris Rock is FTM.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Taylor
didn't know
Swift
that.
posted that.
Taylor Swift posted that, yeah. Taylor Swift's been getting into transvestigating.
She's gonna cut it out. What the hell? You know more people are talking about that.
Keep posting that on her Instagram story. She's 100% getting dicked down though. Travis Kelce, that's my boy. Cleveland, shout out 216. He would not be with her if he wasn't giving her the pipe daily.
Yeah, we should just get to see it though. We should get to see it.
That's yes. Anytime
Hell yeah,
famous
we
people
should get
have
to
sex,
see it.
we should be allowed to see it at all
Jack Nicholson
times.
and Diane Keaton, we should get to see it.
Honestly, yeah, I'm down.
We should get
for
to
it.
see that shit.
Let me see. Let me see the B going in the V.
We should
It's so sexy.
saying it threateningly. We should have to see it.
We're flirting so close to talking about the fappening without actually talking about it.
Well,
we
well,
just
now we just
independently
did.
came up
Well,
with the
now.
idea of the fappening.
Right.
Oh, I
There
had to release
was the
tension.
jackening. There was the jackening when it was all nude videos of Jack Nicholson. Old Jack Nicholson.
This
Did
is
you guys hear
legal
the-
fappening.
He was on the beach and his balls were touching the ground.
Did you guys see the other drama?
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Timothy Chalamet is dating Kylie Jenner, and
Oh, hell nah.
his number one fan, who runs the blue checkmark fan page Chalamet Club. I think Thomas retweeted her before. It's like a
Mhm.
53-year-old woman,
Ugh.
and she's very upset that he's dating a Kylie because, he should be dating his number one fan probably. I
That's
think.
true.
But
That
anyway,
is true.
I imagine something would be funny if Timothy got jumped by Kylie's exes, is Travis Scott and Tyga, because it would look like a stick fighter match.
You could do
Combined weight
Travis
of that
Scott's going to invite him
two-thirds
to a concert.
You could do 2/3 of that in Fortnite.
Yeah, actually true. That's crazy.
Who can
Yeah,
you do?
could.
Travis. Is Chalamet in there?
Yeah, he's in his
Dune.
Paul and
Dune. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, Dune's got to be that.
Yeah,
okay,
Tom was
damn.
like, "There's no way there's a Tyga skin. That'd be crazy."
I wish we could do P. Diddy blowing up Kid Cudi's car.
I don't know, but would Tyga be any crazier than Travis? I know Travis Scott's more famous now, but like, why wouldn't they have a Tyga skin in there?
I don't know. When was the last big hit he had?
Well, Tyga's
Panda.
no, what? Designer. Tyga's last chance of being in a getting a Fortnite skin is probably the year like the Battle Royale came out. Unfortunately,
No, it was the strip club song, right? Tyga song.
Rack
City,
Rack
bitch.
City, yeah. I mean, that was what, 2010, 11? So like, if Fortnite came out then,
Yeah, that's old as fuck.
I know it is old as fuck.
They should put Rack City bitch in Fortnite. They should put I'ma buy you a drink in Fortnite.
Molly is a more recent hit than that. Damn.
I mean, they should. I'm surprised they could put T-Pain in Fortnite. He streams.
Yeah, why not? We've rated
He
him
should be in
Yeah.
Fortnite.
multiple times.
He should.
He
Why
should
not?
be.
Why not just include everybody?
Okay, T-Pain
in
makes
Fortnite?
sense. You can give him like crazy fucking gear and shit too. He's always wearing goggles and
Yeah, he's
crazy
always
fits
wearing
and
crazy gear.
always got that shit. Yeah.
He's got a big pickaxe and he breaks down pieces of wood around
They should
his
put
house.
the Lonely Island in it.
What if they
Ooh.
what if they
A
give him a
boat?
big what if they give him a big pimp cup to break the walls down and it said pimp cup on it? Everybody's like, hey, you can't do this. It's Fortnite.
Yo, I got an idea. They should put the Blues Brothers in it.
They are in it.
Ooh.
Just
And the Coneheads.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They
the
should-
Coneheads.
They should put every franchise that I remember and love in it. From my
They should put every skit from season 1 Mad TV in that shit.
put my thumb on my chest from my
They should
childhood.
put.
They should put Bam
every
Margera.
wrestler. Every wrestler. in there.
Yeah, but like the old school wrestlers,
Yeah,
like
Undertaker.
NWO,
They
that
should put
era
my
of wrestling.
grandpa in it.
Oh,
Hulk
You know what I would
Hogan.
love? I would
Hulk
love
Hogan. Yeah,
I would love a 19
bro.
Here's what I would do if I was in charge of Fortnite. I would start putting in shit that kids do not care about. Well, people would still buy it though. Like I would have a $30. You know how there's like just the ones that cost money, like the Joker skins $39.90 or $29.99, not V-Bucks, just because they know they're gonna make their money off of it. I would do one that's 1997 Sting, and you can be either Sting from the Wolfpack NWO or Sting,
the musician?
Yeah, and it's Desert Rose Sting, and he comes with a rose.
I was actually
cool.
gonna say like making
Isn't that
like
cool?
making every other like skin that's relevant like $39.99, but then making like $5 skins that are like Dean Martin, Clark Gable.
Yeah. Smokey Robinson. You can get the Rat Pack for $20.
Clark Gable.
Sinatra.
Those are the only
Jimmy
affordable
Stewart.
ones.
Even dumber, dude. If I was in charge of Epic Games,
Jimmy
there-
Stewart.
You just said the Rat Pack. I would do a week where the shop is only Rat Race characters. Have Hitler, John Lovitz,
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean, Hitler, John Lovitz, the guy with the tongue ring, and his friend can be one pack.
Oh,
you have
man.
both.
Do the Rat Pack, the Brat Pack, and the Frat Pack.
Ooh.
True. Wow.
We got all of them.
The
Oh
whole
man,
squad.
I would
Squad
fucking.
up.
Can you imagine swinging your axe and you're this fucking just frumpy looking Vince Vaughn?
Oh, Owen Wilson has been like, oh wow. Oh wow. Every
Oh,
time you
wow.
hit, oh wow.
Oh wow. Stupid. That'd be cool though.
That would be so fucking dope.
If I,
You just need
if I was in
permission.
charge, things would be different.
Everything would be better.
They should put the Sopranos in Fortnite.
Ooh.
Come on, that's probably gonna
They
be.
should
a
put it
Fortnite
on
year from now.
TikTok to celebrate the 25th anniversary.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, they should put the Sopranos on TikTok.
Did you hear
Is it
about
The
that?
whole thing.
Did you hear that? Yeah, that's the whole ass thing.
That's so crazy.
What?
They're
really
doing
are
every
doing that.
episode of The Sopranos as like 25-second TikToks.
Yeah, they're doing
and then
it.
uploading it all to The Sopranos TikTok to celebrate their 25th anniversary of being a TV show.
Oh, cool. They should pay me
Yeah.
for that idea for just coming up with it.
That's so fucking good.
They're
They're probably going to make it woke, though.
I can't wait to sit down on the first day they upload it, watch 25 seconds, and be like, damn, I can't wait for tomorrow. I wonder what's going to happen next.
Oh my god.
This is so exciting.
Well, hopefully they finally fix the ending.
Oh, they're going to show the ending. They're going to show the real ending where Tony goes into the bathroom.
No, now
he
it's
gets
just
a
gonna
blumpkin.
it's gonna go to black and it's gonna make the TikTok sound to the end of the TikTok. The show logo. That's annoying. Think about that. That's gonna be crazy.
I think what happens at the end of Sopranos is he actually escapes from that restaurant and then goes and becomes the dad from Malcolm in the Middle.
I think what happens when
Wait a
his
minute.
vision goes black is probably someone hit the light switch or the electricity went out. Probably
Well, they
someone hit a
forgot-
power line
you know
and
what?
the lights went off.
Mhm.
They ran out of money and couldn't film the rest of the scene.
Or that was it. Or maybe like someone put their hand in front of the camera.
AJ did.
Oh, I hate that.
Probably AJ, yeah. Probably
What
AJ
a
put his hand in
fuckhead.
front of the camera.
What a fuckhead he is for that.
There was supposed to be an epic shootout scene, but someone accidentally blocked it.
Who do we watch that does those? Is SM Vlogs, right?
Puts his
Vlogs
hand
his
on
hand
it,
face vlogs,
pushes his
puts his
camera.
hand on it. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
really shittily done.
Yeah, and then you
Man,
fuck it up.
He's the worst at it. If anyone I've seen try it, it's horrible.
He had the tweet of the week this week, I think. Can I read
He
it?
had many of
Oh,
them.
gonna
please.
read it.
I've been reading
So,
his page. I spent
he-
all last
He's
night
the
reading
man.
his page.
He quit Twitch.
This is a reply to someone asking how people tweet 20 plus times a day, and he says, LOL, I quit my job to do this. XD, fuck making shit sandwiches for a boss who smells like straight shit and working a shitty normal 9 to 5 job. I did this to prove people wrong and achieve my dreams.
Man, he should have appreciated having a 9 to 5, even though he's making sandwiches. I mean, that's pretty convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that you have a
was he
job.
a
I know what
sandwich
he means.
artist, or
No,
was
there's
he,
no way he
was he
worked.
using?
Maybe he worked 9 to 5 hours a week.
So he was using shit sandwiches like a literary device.
I mean, no, he probably did make.
I think it was probably Jimmy John's. Firehouse.
Oh, I thought it was like maybe a South Park reference.
I feel
about,
bad
like-
for anybody who ever had their sandwich made by vlogs. Jesus Christ.
I feel bad for anybody who walked into the store and just had to see him.
Ugh.
There was a video he made like a couple years ago. It was called "Why I Left Runza," and someone in the comments was actually from that Runza, and they said that the reason he got fired was that he sneezed in the ice thing and then kept using it. So everyone that got drinks that day, there was just sneeze all over the ice.
And that we know he sneezes a lot. He sneezes no less than 5 times per hour.
Yeah, and then the way he talks about it is like they were just fucking fake people, and they were just rude to me for no reason, and they're just fucking fake.
They're fake and their vibes were off.
Their
I
vibes
love-
were off, and it's fucked up, and I'm gonna get famous with Twitter Blue by replying to the WWE account.
More than anything, I love that how poisoned his brain is with like YouTube and like drama, because he got fired from a fast food job and proceeded to make a video on it and post it to his YouTube account talking about fake friends and how he deserves something better.
Yeah, he's the main character, even though he has nothing to offer whatsoever. He's not good at anything. He's not funny. He doesn't do anything. He's just like, guys, you're gonna fucking grow with me. I know I don't do anything, but I'm fucking hungry and I'm gonna make it.
You're gonna grow with me. Fuck, man.
And then he quit Twitch because he was He was just playing Grand Theft Auto, hitting pedestrians, and then I guess he's doing full-time Twitter. So that's
Full-time
cool.
Twitter. He one of his tweets from today that he quit his job for, I guess, is bruh, so the girl I'm talking to, I sent her a snap and she said smile, and so I sent her this because I don't smile unless I'm having fun, cry laugh emoji. And the picture in question is it's CM Punk in a Zoom call. Like, do I look like I'm having fun going outside early AF this morning to shovel a shit ton of snow? Try again. Like,
Oh,
if you
the
want to
picture of
see
the
a smile,
shoveling,
tune
man.
into SmackDown.
The
Oh my
picture of the
God.
shoveling was
Shoveling?
awesome. It was a picture of the finished driveway, and you could tell that the whole driveway had been plowed out
Yeah, like
by
by a
someone with an
plow.
actual plow. And then it was like a half inch of snow, maybe, and he just cleared off the sidewalk and then like filmed the whole thing, like he did the whole thing with a shovel.
It's so cool.
Man.
He tweeted about it like 6 times.
It's like how we had that painting of that picture of New York on his wall, the panorama, and he said, "Yeah, I took that when I was in New York."
It's so awesome.
No, you fucking didn't. dude.
When I was in New York.
Quit lying.
He's so cool. He is the man. What do you mean you're doing full-time Twitter? What do you fucking mean?
How much does Ed Sheeran
that's-
Twitter pay?
That's the only place
I
that he
don't
got
know.
any sort of engagement because people weren't commenting on his videos or on his Twitch because like he goes live at 6:30 a.m. for 14 minutes and no one even knows he's live. So the only place he's getting engagement is Twitter, where he's posting the nip slip photo of Stephanie McMahon and just replying WWE gifs to every WWE tweet. And he
That's
sees
awesome.
his phone blowing up and he's like, "Damn, I'm fucking famous." Because
Well,
his
John Cena
threshold for
followed
that
him.
is like at the like the lowest it could possibly be. Like someone like he gets one follower and he's like, "Fuck yeah, I'm famous." and then texts everyone he knows like, "I'm gonna leave you behind."
I think we talked about his John Cena thing on the last pod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he was so
it's
full of
just-
himself that he got auto-followed by the John Cena account.
he-
Fuck.
God, he's so cool.
But I've seen
I'm
seen
loving
people
watching
who
his arc.
Oh, same. I can't look away. After I was done playing Elden Ring last night, I stayed up like an hour, just reading through all of his posts and going through all of his replies.
See how
But I've
important he
seen
is?
I've seen people post like on when Circles still existed, when they got a verified account and purchased and like made like quote tweets or whatever, like engagement bait, and they made like $100 or less than that dollars on like with a lot of engagement, and he has 800 followers.
Yeah, you already have to be the kind of famous where you can have a podcast or a YouTube channel and you can make money from that, or a Substack.
Like, I think you have to go viral every day. You have to have at least 1,000 retweets on like a post.
You have to be
once
like a
day.
top 100 account.
Yeah.
I'm reading an article about it now. So beyond like having Twitter Blue, you have to hit 5 million impressions a month for the last 3 months, adding up to 15 million total impressions. You need a Stripe account for payouts. Furthermore, for which impressions count towards revenue sharing, these are the requirements. Only impressions from other verified Twitter users will be compensated. So is that like, because I have my phone number or like two-factor, does that count? Or do you have to have Blue to be
I think
like
you have to
verified?
Probably
Blue.
checks because
Yeah.
they would want to get
I
out
guess
of
it says verified, right? Yeah.
They would
And
want to
then
pay
only-
as little as possible.
And it only splits the revenue for ads that appear in tweet threads or replies. So yeah, you're going to be making next to nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
you have
just
to go
same-
viral every day. You have to be Ian Miles Chungus.
You really got to
Yeah.
quit your job for that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to work. You got to grind.
Dude,
you
I was
gotta
fucking
quit making
speaking of those
sandwiches.
types of. That's like a Yasser Ali type thing. He's been doing that since before there was even like revenue, just trying to be like the engagement baiter, like copy and paste whatever headline and be like breaking. But I was dying at Ben today saying Elon Musk on a Zoom call with investors, and you see Yasser Ali walk by in the background drinking milk from a jug. Just fucking dying. Just leeching from Elon.
Okay, so there's this woman Ashley St. Clair that got paid $7,000 for 840 million impressions. So it works out to 0.0000085 per impression.
But when was that one?
That was in July, so it's gone down since then, right?
Yeah, I feel like they keep pushing it down.
That was the first. I think that was around the first time where they were actually paying out impressions, and
Yeah,
they
because
threw out
Chungus got
these
like
big.
29,000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
when
threw
the
out those
Crescent
big
scenes or
numbers,
whatever, yeah.
and we're like,
It's like
"You gotta get
MLMs. They give
verified."
one person a Cadillac.
Yeah, exactly. They threw out a bunch of money to people who already like had it and didn't matter, and now you have like Lingles, you have Phase Vlogs, all purchasing the check mark because they think, oh well, shit, I'm gonna get paid off of this. I'm already posting. I might as well get paid.
So that was 8.5 times 10 to the negative 6 per impression, whereas YouTube pays out about 12 cents per view. Generally, it says here. So I think Phase Vlog should go back to YouTube.
I think he should.
Well, it's
too.
hard to get traffic on there compared to just replying to verified accounts because YouTube doesn't let you do reply videos anymore for a while now. So you have to have a keyword that people are searching. You can't just reply to a verified account and say, "Whoa, that's so cool."
Phase
Hey, how about
vlogs?
vlogs or games?
But
could
like
do that.
again, you can't just get paid. You're not going to go viral because you sent a GIF of a wrestler to like a wrestling account. You just, what like how does he think he's going to make any
That's
money?
valuable commentary. He's the only guy who knows about Hulk Hogan.
Because Tom, viral to him is looking there and seeing 51 faves. And he's like, oh my fucking
Oh,
god.
for sure.
He imagines
Yeah.
51 people in his room. He's like, Jesus, this place is packed.
He is the type of guy with 800 followers. Well, he doesn't even, but like he was bragging about getting close to 800, just being like, well, that's like 800 people who would like watch me stream live on X, right, guys?
Yeah.
He's in such a weird limbo where like his parents keep telling him to get a job because he's had the 0 viewer stream for like 7 years. And then he gets a job and he quits after 2 weeks because he's probably just on his phone Snapchatting single moms all day. And then he comes home and says, well, I quit. I'm going to be a Twitter celebrity. And his parents are like, oh, fuck. It's gonna take a year to get him to apply to another job.
Let me say this. What are the odds that he didn't quit and that he got let go?
High.
Very likely.
Very, very high, right? Okay. I'm just
I would
making
say
He coughed all over a bunch of food.
God, dude, he'd probably just have to fucking show up to work and they'd be like, Jesus, man, go home. Quit hacking.
If you're
Why are you
sick,
so
don't come in.
Hitting his vape and just
Goddamn.
coughing. Hey, you have any water? He's like, my soda's in the car.
He just reaches down while making a sandwich and pulls out like a 2-liter
His uncapped
warm
2
soda.
liter. No cap anywhere.
Just leaving it there overnight and coming back to it in the morning.
Putting his
Just
hat,
opening up.
putting his hat over it so no bugs get in. Hanging his hat on his soda when he goes to bed.
That's where I hang my hat.
It's so stupid.
This is my breakfast soda.
Getting jump scared at night thinking someone's looking at him because his soda's over there with a hat on. Fuck.
Have you seen this man in your dreams?
I love him. I love that shapeshifter.
I also saw right before the Sunday stream, or what was it, 2 weeks ago, he just posted a new room tour. And like, what has changed?
Yeah.
What's changed?
It's so
Nothing.
funny.
Well, now what's changed is he printed out John Cena following
yeah.
him. It's
Hey.
a phone screenshot of John Cena following him that he rushed to tell his parents. Which
Question-
sucks so bad. It sucks.
Question about that. Did he just replace his Twitch affiliate thing with a John Cena tweet in the same frame? I think he did.
I don't know.
There's no way
That
his
would be
ass
kinda
bought a
funny.
second frame, and he doesn't care about
Well-
Twitch anymore.
Yeah. And
I don't
it's gonna
know.
be another thing once he figures out that John Cena following you and 699,000 other people doesn't mean that you're gonna make money from having a blue check.
I tried to tell him that on YouTube, and he said,
He got
"I'm
mad.
dead, bro," and he hid the comment, then posted a screenshot of it on Twitter, being like, "LOL, look at this loser calling me a loser."
2 different times.
Oh, I didn't even know
He posted it to 2
twice.
different people, like, I love my haters. It's like, no one wants to see you drink warm soda and vape all day on your piece of shit computer.
Yeah, I said,
It's like, yeah, that's just not true at all.
I said, get a job and quit being a leech to everyone around you. And he's like, LMAO, this guy's such a fucking hater.
You're a fucking loser. I'm followed by John Cena, and I'm about to make money from paying for Twitter.
Oh, I forgot the end of it. I called him an alternative high school looking ass, which is true. You know what someone should make? Someone should make one of those Guess Who games, but every picture is phase vlogs in a different video.
Yeah.
Different facial hair and haircuts and fucking glasses and shit. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the comment was to like a fitness. I don't even know if it's a fitness influencer, but it's a girl in a gym flexing in like a sports bra. And love my haters from Leland Carter. No shit has been a waste of your time. No one wants to watch you drink warm soda and vape all day on a piece of shit computer. Get a job and quit being a parasite, you stupid bastard.
Oh, a parasite.
John Cena follows over 700,000 people. He doesn't care about your alternative high school looking ass.
And that comment, by the way, was it was to a deleted video where he was like, all right, I'm dropping a pipe bomb on y'all. You people on YouTube have never fucking supported me one bit. You are fucking worthless to me, for real. In Instagram and Facebook, I fucking deleted my Facebook because the people on there, you don't ever do fucking shit for me, man. I'm going on Twitter and there's actually people who like me over there. Fuck all of y'all.
Okay, so
You said they
now
love me over there.
now that I look at that account, that is not an actual woman. That is a man posting pictures of women wrestlers.
Oh, nice.
That's dope.
Yeah. That is just one of the wrestling accounts that just posts a bunch of pictures of the women wrestlers. And
Fooled
because he
me.
tagged her in it. Because the current living generation, and their name is Isaac, flexing on flexing on you haters because I know it makes you mad. And then the hand over the mouth smiley that I like to do that really pisses people off. And then he
tee-hee.
tagged her, Cora Jade. And so I guess he's in a DM because he posts like all those DMs. But yeah, so technically it's not even that woman, which actually makes it better
Bummer.
because if it was that woman and he's posting his YouTube hate comment because it's his one comments he got on a video, well, that would be pretty sad. Luckily for him, nothing he's done.
It's just another guy who does wrestling engagement bait. Who's the hottest female wrestler of the 80s?
My comment is the sole, like, remotely mean, but also constructive comment he's gotten, like, in the past 6 months. He's like, look at this fucking loser.
Yeah, what do you mean no one wants to watch my stream? And he's just got done saying, well, no one's watching my fucking stream, so I'm not even gonna do it anymore.
He posted pizza from some gas station called Casey's Pizza, and it just looks like
Casey's is fine for gas station, but it is gas station.
It is just a gas. It looks, and he's bragging about it's the best pizza. Oh, that's the known demand post.
Oh, known demand.
Best pizza known demand.
Best pizza known demand. It's spelled DEMAND. Best pizza known demand.
Because there's known demand for it.
It's supplying to man.
Supplying the man.
Supplying the man.
Supplying the man.
Supplying the man is what it really is, actually. Fuck.
Known demand.
Known demand. The best pizza known demand.
Fuck.
He's so fucking cool. I love him so much.
Making my Twitter explain biggest dick known demand.
I'm demand.
Fuck. So
God
cool.
damn it. He's the man. Yes,
Supply
I did.
and demand? Yeah, that's me. I'm demand.
God damn it. He's so fucking
I want to
cool.
hang out in his basement. Those wrestling guys never talked to him again after they.
Hey, they're
had to
coming. They're
get a
coming back,
trash barrel.
Alex. He said he's having them and a bunch of girls probably over when he has his 1,000 follower party.
Oh, fuck,
He's throwing
dude.
a party. He said on one of his last Twitch streams he's gonna throw a big ass party in his house and stream it when he hits 1,000 followers.
And his wrestling friends are gonna come over and just
he
hit
said
him in the
all
head
his-
again for
he
15
said all
minutes.
We're
his
gonna drink warm soda.
Well, it might be better this time. He said all his followers are invited, so he's expecting at least 600-700 people. I think.
Let's go.
okay.
That's sick.
I would love.
His parents are really cool to let that happen.
I would love to give him enough money and resources to have a Project X party just to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, he did.
Yeah, it would be great to give him the responsibility to plan something.
Hell, all we'd probably have to do is show him that movie, and he'd be like, "I'm in. I got to do something like this." So
This is
sweet.
seriously so awesome.
I love that guy.
Well,
Yeah, he's
check him
honestly
out.
kind of sick. He's very compelling.
I love him. He's my best friend now.
Yep. Check
Shout out to him.
Vlogs
shout out to
SM, SSM.
Best gamer, known demand. Check him out.
Don't say anything to him, but he is the best gamer known demand.
Known demand. Check him out.
All right,
Everyone,
thank you for
we love
listening,
you.
everybody.
Have a
Bye-bye.
wonderful day.
Check out the
Bye.
Patreon.
Bye. Check out Warm Soda.
Rack City.